If you're in the cleaning business and still struggling to find customers, I'm going to be blunt. This video might be the difference between you staying stuck or breaking through, because I'm handing you a complete tactical blueprint to get unlimited free leads without spending a single dime on ads. These aren't generic, just post on a social media sort of tips. These are battle tested, street smart strategies that I used myself as an immigrant with zero money, no connections, and barely knowing the rules of the game. And guess what? They did work. So if I could build a successful business from nothing using these exact strategies, you have zero excuses, my friend. And here's how to use this video. I'm breaking it down into clear strategies, 12 to be precise. And each one of them come with a real world examples, script, and templates you could use today. Whether you're brand new or trying to grow, you'll be able to pick and choose what fits your style and your market. Think of it as your free marketing master class. Save this video, rewatch sections, and most importantly, implement. You'll learn things like how to turn a real estate listings into warm leads, how to walk into a construction site and walk out with a contract, where to show up locally so your ideal clients can find you, and how to direct message, email, or talk your way into business the right way. And if it's after this you still cannot get a lead, you need to ask yourself if this business is really for you, my friend. But if you're hungry, scrappy, and ready to hustle, I've got the roadmap. Let's get into this. I know it's a tall order, but I will deliver. First, ACA method. This is one of my favorite methods that I like. One powerful communication hack you will use in many of these strategies. And this stands for acknowledge, compliment, and ask. So this simple formula turns cold introductions into warm conversations. And here's how it works. First, you're going to acknowledge. Start by acknowledging the person of their situation. Show you are aware of their work or needs. And then you're going to compliment them, which means give a genuine compliment, because people respond well to positivity. Praise their business, their recent accomplishments, or even just their well-kept property. Be sincere. People can smell fake flattery a mile away. And then comes the ask. This is your transition into your ask. This could be offering your cleaning services or requesting a meeting or contact info. What I like to do here is actually not to go for a direct ask, but actually say, do you happen to know anybody who knows about your services? And here's an example for you. Hi, Jane. Congratulations on your new house and promotion. So you just acknowledged her. Compliment comes next. No idea how you managed to do all of this while handling your family. So you just complimented her skills. And now they ask, I started a local cleaning service company that specializes in helping busy moms to upkeep their homes so they can focus on things that truly matter most for them. And this is your ask. If you know of anyone who can be a good fit, I'd appreciate the referral. So what happens here now is you're not directly telling, hey, buy from me. You're saying, do you happen to know anybody who might buy my services? And what it does is now Jane has an option to say, I'm too busy, I don't know anyone, but you now reconnected with Jane, or she's going to say, oh yes, perfect timing because I needed the service myself, or perfect timing because a friend just asked for it, so let me pass your information along. And keep the ACA method in your head because you're going to be using it throughout the different techniques as well. And whether you're Facebooking or emailing or talking to face, this method shows respect, it builds goodwill, and then it gets to the point. An action step for you is write a short ACA script for each type of a lead, realtor, property manager, etc. So you're always prepared to approach with confidence. And to generate the lead itself, you already have that. We're still on the method 1, so we haven't moved to this method 2, but let's get your book filled immediately. First, pull out all the contacts that you have in your phone. Then pull out all the contacts you have in your email. Then pull out all the contacts you have on your Facebook, Instagram, whatever the other method that you use. And now you start reaching out to them because you're going to consolidate the whole list and put it on an Excel or Google sheet. And now you should have 2,000, 3,000 people there. So call each and or follow up using ACA method for like 50 a day. So you're booked for a while, because what's going to happen is you're going to get those great timing. I'm happy to reconnect with you. Or you're going to get this, oh, let me send to this person. Or I will want to buy the service from you. Or get back to me in a week. And then just keep tracking the lead's progress and how the lead is evolving, and stay in touch, email and etc. So let's dive into a second method now, which is a Redfin method, mining real estate listings for leads. Have you ever thought of real estate listing sites as lead generations for cleaners? They actually are. I call this the Redfin method, using real estate aggregators such as Redfin or Zillow to find real estate agents who need cleaning services. And why? Because real estate agents need continuous cleaning services. They put a house for market. After the showing, they stage it. Somebody moves in, somebody moves out. And at worst, a lot of their customers ask for cleaning services as well. And this is how you're going to use this method. First, you're going to find agents' information via going to that real estate aggregator, let's say Redfin, Zillow, Realtor.com, or what. Search for homes for sale in your target area. Then you're going to click on the listing and scroll. You'll usually find the listing agent's name and phone number, what agency they belong to, as well as the email information and their brokerage's information as well. If direct contact isn't shown, then no worries, just copy the agent's name and Google it. That is it. Almost every real estate agent has a profile online with contact details. And why? Because they want to stay on top of the mind of their customers when somebody Googles them, right? So that's, you take what they do to your advantage. Now you're going to build your list. Make a simple spreadsheet of agents. Focus on those who have multiple listings or specialize in properties that fit your service. For example, you do a high-end cleaning, note agents selling luxury homes. If you do more modest or quick turn cleaning, target volume brokers or property managers. Aim to gather 20 to 50 agents contact just to start, and this is your legwork. But you want to go for more, right? You can even scrape it automatically, make this mechanical process. Reach out using the ACA in action. Now contact them. Email is usually the best. Agents live on the email, and you're going to acknowledge them, right? Mention the property you saw on their agent's success. For example, hi John, I saw your listing on Maple Street. Beautiful home. I noticed you specialize in selling homes quickly, and now you're going to compliment them. That last house looked spotless. You really know how to present a home. And now you're moving into the ask. I run Sparkle Clean, a local cleaning services company that helps realtors prep and polish homes for sale. If you ever need an affordable, reliable cleaner to make a property shine before an open house or after closing, I'd love to help. Can we connect, or could I send you some more information? I even offer a free mini cleaning demo for first-time clients. And then, of course, you want to adjust the wording to fit your style, but keep it short and friendly. Offer a value, no begging. Position this as you're helping them to sell faster and impress their customers. You're not just asking them for work, right? You're not begging them. You're offering a way for them to add value to their sellers or buyers. And for instance, some agents gift a move in cleaning to buyers. Pitch that idea. Maybe it's not in their head. Maybe they haven't done it for a while now. And what you can do is, many agents offer complimentary cleaning to clients. I can be your go for that, making you look like a hero to your buyers. And then consistency, of course. Don't get discouraged if only a few respond initially, because that's what is going to happen in the beginning. Real estate is all about timing. If you hit them the week they have a desperate need, or sometimes their cleaners walk out, this is your momentum, you'll get a call. If not, they might file your email away until the need arises again. And remember, they have different sell volume. So start at the bottom and then go up, because you're going to get to busy agents, and busy agents have their own teams and they sell houses like crazy, like hot pancakes. So kind of like practice, work your way up. And even one good agent, if you think about it, relationship can bring a steady stream of jobs. Strategy number 3, since we're talking about real estate, is open houses. So what you want to do is actually you're going to drop into a house and come out with a customer. And you're going to use the ACA method as well. This is more like an old strategy, but highly effective. So what you want to do is carve out a couple of hours on a Sunday, usually when the open houses are happening, but they also happen throughout the week, and then get the list of where they're happening, whether from the banner, which it says open house, or Zillow, Facebook groups, Redfin, whatnot, filter it by open houses this week. And this way you can like lay out your route. And when you walk in, you want to be dressed to impress, because this is the event where the host, which is the real estate agent, want more people to show up. So they will be happy to see you. But besides the real estate agent, who else is going to be there? Usually the title company, because they want to do the closing, whoever buys the house. Probably the home improvement company that did the work because they want to show off their property. Maybe a moving company because they all want to sell to the customer. But every single person or a company there is a client for you, and it could be recurring customer, and they can give you to their customers as well your information. So therefore, dress to impress and have a happy smile, warm smile, and you need to be clean and neat. And when you walk in, you're going to use the same ACA method again. So grab a flyer, walk in, the agent is likely going to intervene and like greet you. So here's your ACA for it. I know hosting an open house is a lot of work. You just acknowledged it. You've done an awesome job setting this up. This is your compliment. And now you're going to the ask. I specialize in cleaning homes, pre-listings, and post-sale. Do you have someone who handles that for you? Or I could offer my services. And that's your ask. And even if they have someone else, what you're going to say is no problem. If you ever need a backup or an extra hand for a big job, keep me in mind. Handing them your business card or a small flyer. And here's your extra tip. The leave behind product. Some cleaners bring in a small goodie to stand out, because remember, you're meeting the decision makers right there and then. You want to leave a good impression. And you can call the kit, for example, a new listing survival kit. For the agent, was maybe have like mints there, a bottle of water, and your brochure. That might be an extra, and it might cost extra, but it's a nice touch that costs just a few dollars and makes you memorable. And then you're gonna rinse and repeat this, because you wanna hit several open houses in that day. Even if a particular agent doesn't need you now, they might in the future, or they might refer you to a colleague. Also, sometimes they have multiple agents. So more agents, more contacts for you. This method costs nothing except a bit of gas and time, and it's actually fun if you enjoy seeing homes. More importantly, you're meeting potential power partners, agents face to face, which is far more impactful than any email. No excuses, put on a nice shirt and go introduce yourself to some agents this weekend. And remember to video it and tag them on social media, because you're giving a boost. So what you're doing there, you're giving a boost to their post, which now they'll be grateful for you. You're tagging them because you're bringing more eyeballs to that, but also you're showcasing that to your customers that you are familiar with those properties. You walk back to those properties, you clean those properties, because what happens next time an agent looks up your information, because yeah, you walk in, they don't know who you are, they put your name on a Facebook or some other social media, and then you come up with like checking like as an expert, right? Because you're going from open house to an open house. So that's amazing, right? You're just gonna start lending those real estate agents that are repeat job over and over. Number 4, free local business events, because now we're going to network your way into leads. And free local business network events, there's a lot of them. One of the fastest ways to generate free leads is by showing up where local businesses people gather. And you know what? People buy from people they know, like, and trust, right? That's a fact. So networking may sound intimidating, which it was for me a lot, especially if you are new or shy, because I was super crazy terrified, but it's incredibly effective. And here's how to leverage the local events. And it's a muscle memory. Everything will get better. So let's talk about how to find them first. You're going to search for business networking events in your town. Check out Eventbrite, meetup.com, Facebook events, and your local newspaper or community bulletin. Often they are business after hour mixers, entrepreneurs meetup, or small business networking nights that are completely free. You just show up. Your local library can host them. Community college or economic development center might host free workshop for small businesses. You want to attend those and you want to come prepared, right? Bring simple business cards, cheap to print, or you can do them yourselves, and a 30-second intro about your cleaning business. Again, you're going to dress professionally but approachable. Remember, you are there to make connections, not hard sell on the spot. So that's the thing we need to drill into our skulls, because in the beginning I was trying to close everyone. That doesn't happen. You need multiple interactions with the person before they know who you are, before they start trusting you, and then eventually start buying you. And you're going to work the room. When you arrive, fight the urge to cling to the wall or just talk to just one person. No excuses. Walk up to people, introduce yourself, and this is what you're going to do. Hi, my name is John. I run a local cleaning businesses. And again, we're going to use ACA method for the conversations. I heard you mention you manage several renter properties, right? Now you acknowledged it. That must keep you busy. Kudos on keeping them occupied. Now you complimented them. And now we're going to go to the ask. If you ever need a reliable turnover cleaning, I would love to help. This plants the seed without being pushy. And listen and solve, because what we're now doing, asking others about their work and challenges. And often they mention pain points, messy tenants, not enough time to clean the office, whatever. That's your cue to say, I can take that burden off your shoulders. Offer to swing by and give a free quote or demo cleaning. Be the solution to their problem. I still remember the awkward moments when I would just walk in and unable to talk or stay and talk to one person and the whole night will be over. And then somebody would tell me, hey, did you talk to this person? I'm like, oh, I was panicked. But as with everything else, it will get easy, and I can guarantee you, and you're going to be like working the room as you get there. Just commit to do it 20 times or 2 times a month. Or 1 time a week, whatever it is, stick to it. Just go, keep doing it, and you're just gonna be like a fish in the water in no time. Now, we're gonna talk to a state-sponsored business events, and those are pretty powerful if you want to get procurement, large government, and state contracts. Because that's where you're going to find them. Your state and city want small businesses like yours to succeed, right? Because the more you succeed, the more taxes you pay, the more people you employ, so everybody's happy. So where are you going to find those? You're going to check your state's Department of Business or Economic Development website for event calendar. What you're looking for is small business workshop, free training, or business networking events. And many states have a small business development centers, SBDCs. They are awesome. I have a separate video where I talk how to use them, or economic development authorities. Both of them have helped in AA County where I am, are amazing. And just go and look at that video after, how to get funds, how to get awards, how to get acknowledgements, how to get referrals. It's amazing. Besides, there's also local chapters for SCORE, or SBA, which stands for Small Business Administration. They frequently hold free meetings and get the training. So the type of the events you want to look for are how to do business with the state, because those are workshops and they're really cool. And if the event's public, isn't directly how to get cleaning clients, but you want to go, especially if it's in person, right? Because then you're meeting those people. You'll meet other entrepreneurs, government buyers, or program managers. These folks can become clients or refer you to others. And registration is usually online, and you want to do it in advance and put it in your calendar so it's there. And at the event, you want to leverage your networking time just same way you did with the local events. You want to introduce yourself to attendees and organizers. For instance, at the State Small Business Conference I attended, I always go to everyone, every table. I have a business card. Now I've written a book. I grab my book. I have flyers, whatever you have in your arsenal, go. I had none of that. Remember when I was doing it. So don't be discouraged. You can do that as well. Again, you want to use the ACA method, the same formula we've been discussing in the previous methods. And why do these events matter, you might ask? Because state-sponsored events lend to credibility. And when people see you at these professional gatherings, you're no longer just someone who cleans something. You're a legit business owner investing in growth. Plus, you will often learn about free programs or grants that can indirectly or directly help your business, like free business coaching or equipment loans. And a pro tip, after these events, send a quick email or LinkedIn messaging to people, and you want to put like a messaging like that. Great to meet you at the State Business Workshop. Let's keep in touch. And a reminder, if you need any cleaning help, I'm here, John with Sparkle Clean. This follow-up cements the connection and often leads to referrals down the line. Number 6, meet the prime events. These are small fish, but big opportunities. Ever wish you could land a big cleaning contract for a school, office park, or construction project? Meet the prime events are your backdoor into this. These events where large companies or government prime contractors meet with small businesses like yours to find subcontractors. And here's the lowdown. What are they? A Meet the Prime event is typically organized by a city, county, or industry group. For example, our large GC general contractors such as Whiting Turner. The idea is to connect big companies, that are the primes, that have large contracts that qualify for small business subcontractors, who are us, who can do parts of their work. As a cleaning company, you could become a subcontractor for final construction cleanup, ongoing facility maintenance, or post-renovation cleaning under a prime contract. And the dollar amount goes up. Those are really lucrative. They could be very profitable. I actually have a separate video where I talk about how to get construction cleaning jobs, how to present to them, how to find them, and how to learn their terminology. Go watch that after you're done with this video, but do not multitask because you want to consume one, take an action, then go to the next one. So how are you going to find those Meet the Primes? So you want to search online, put literally Meet the Prime and put your city and state, or check your city's procurement or small business offices. Often local government websites such as PTAPs, which are Procurement Technical Assistance Centers, announce these. For example, a city may host Meet the Prime for subcontracting projects where cleaning is needed at the end. Chambers of Commerce and industry associations like a local building contractor association might also run these events, or directly the big GCs will run that as well. How to prepare to this? You're going to register again in advance like you did with the business networking, with the government networking before. And then you're going to bring the same stuff as you did. And here's the difference. At the event, what you're going to do, you're going to typically find the tables or booth of big companies like construction firms, large facility management companies, and etc. And now you're going to approach those that could use the cleaning services. And what are you going to say? Again, we're going to use the ACA method. For example, hi, I'm John with Sparkle Clean. I see you are the prime contractor for the new office park project. Now you just acknowledge them. That project is impressive. Congrats on winning such a big contract. Now you just complimented them. I specialize in post-construction and commercial cleaning. Could I ask about subcontracting opportunities or the process to become a vendor? See, you're asking, you're being very respectful. This shows you're professional and turned in, that you're not just coming from anywhere and just like, give me jobs, right? They will likely direct you to a sign-up sheet or procurement officer and get that contact and follow whatever they do. And why do these events matter? Because at a single Meet the Prime event, you could connect with multiple large companies who actively need services. Instead of you hunting for clients, these primes are hunting for reliable subcontractors. If you position yourself well, you might get a chance to bid on a cleaning job that's much larger than anything you would find on your own. Even as a newbie, you have an advantage. Many primes have quotas for goals or subcontract to small and minority businesses to meet. If you fit those categories, you want to mention it. And here comes your strategy number 7. Joining chambers of commerces and SBDCs. Be in the business circle, because joining your local chamber of commerces and engaging with SBDCs, which, as I mentioned, small business development centers, can open a consistent pipeline of leads. It's about embedding yourself into the community of business so everyone knows a cleaner they can trust. And that is you, my friend. Here's how to maximize these groups. Chamber of commerces. Nearly every town or region has a chamber of commerce, a network of local businesses. Some have membership fees, but many chambers have affordable rates for small businesses or even free introductory events. And why do you want to join them? Because it instantly connects you with the hundreds of other businesses. Attend chamber mixers, ribbon cuttings, and member events. When people think cleaning services, you want your face and name to pop in their mind. Volunteer to chamber committees or even events. Great way to meet people. Here's a pro tip. Offer to host a sponsor a small part of the event, maybe like a coffee and snacks or cookies, whatnot, or an appetizer. It's a relatively small expense, but big exposure. And when talking to fellow members, don't be shy. Mention client successes. For example, we just finished a big job for so-and-so real estate agent. That builds credibility through association, because now they know this person and you did the work. And now it's like a social proof, right? You're giving them the privilege of being second. You never want somebody to be first. You want them to be second. And for that, you're like, hey, you're not the first, you're the second. SBDCs, for example, offer free mentoring and training for small businesses, often hosted by universities or state economic offices. While SBDCs themselves might not directly give you leads, they plug you into the small business ecosystem. Go to their workshops, you will meet other business owners, potential commercial clients, or referral partners. Also, SBDC counselors often know about local opportunities. If you build a relationship with an advisor, they might refer you when they hear, hey, I need a cleaner for X, right? And now you come as a referred. And you want to leverage them, because both Chamber of Commerce's and SBDC's groups often have their own Facebook and then networking events. And what you want to do is stay proactive, because people do business with people they know, like, and trust, right? And you have to continuously show up. So if you just show up one time and then you're not there anymore, then likely you are not gonna get the business. So keep that in mind. No excuses though, just get involved, because you will start reaping the benefits. And in those associations, especially in Chamber of Commerce, you're gonna start meeting title companies, insurance agents, construction companies, and others. So this is crazy, right? The amount of people you can literally reach just being a member. And they have free events. Go to those as well, just to go and check them out. Next, number 8 is Facebook groups. This is where lots of people do mistakes as well. Let's talk about what to do and what not to do. Social media is overflowing with leads if you know where to look. But here's the key. Don't waste your time pitching in groups full of other cleaners. I see a lot of cleaners come to a cleaner groups and then advertising to cleaners, and like, who needs cleaning? Like, hey, cleaners are looking for customers. If you want to be part of a cleaning group, then you want to learn something, you want to partner up with someone, but you don't want to be selling your cleaning services in there. Instead though, what to do is you want to join Facebook groups where your potential clients hang out. This strategy is about targeting the right communities and providing value so people come to you for cleaning help. And let's break this down. Which groups to join? Think about who might need cleaning services or refer them. For example, local community and mom groups. These are gold for residential cleaners. Group like Your Town Moms or Community Board Neighborhood often have members asking, do you guys know of a good house cleaner? If you are in the area and know as of a friendly, helpful member, you will get tagged or can respond directly. Real estate and landlord groups. Many real estate groups have the Facebook groups with the city at the end. Real estate investors or landlords or wholesalers, real estate flippers frequently need cleanup of the house because they're buying and selling, and they do it all the time. Landlords might need to move in or move out cleaning. Property managers, construction companies, they all might post like a house cleaning or cleaner I need for my post-construction cleaner, whatnot. And like whatever it is, put like property managers in Baltimore, for example, wholesalers of Baltimore, and you're gonna get a lot of them. And target by interest in this case, not by industry. If you do commercial cleaning, join local business networking groups on Facebook where small business owners chat. If you do post-construction, then join renovation or do it yourself groups. Homeowners there might need a deep clean after a project. Avoid cleaning business groups, right? Because as I said, it just, what are you gonna do? You can't sell it to them. But how to get traction in these groups? The worst thing you can do is to join group immediately and then just blast it. Hi, I'm a cleaner who wants to hire me. That's seen as a spam and will be ignored or deleted. What you want to do is instead provide a value first. Answer a question, offer advice, be genuinely helpful. If a mom is complaining, I have no time to deep clean with my 3 kids, what you could do is comment with a couple of quick tips and mention, if you ever need to break, I do run a local cleaning services company and happy to help advertise anytime. You are not hard selling, you are offering a solution to the mom's problem. Another thing, leverage recommendations posts. Many groups have a feature where people can ask for recommendations and it shows as a special post. You want to monitor them. When people ask looking for reliable cleaning services, jump on quickly, reply in a comment with a friendly note. So, hi, I own Sparkle Clean, would love to help, I'll DM you. Then promptly DM them and check message request for if they're not friends of yours. Also post clients who are in the group that might tag you. Encourage your happy customers to do it if someone else is asking, and then be consistent and genuine, of course. Otherwise, people need to see you. And of course, follow the group rules and etiquettes, because that's kind of like a must. Otherwise, you're going to get spammed. Expand beyond Facebook, like Nextdoor, Alignable, LinkedIn. There's so many other places where you can find the like-minded groups for those property managers, construction companies, and your customers, and go and interact. Use the same methodology. So your strategy number 9 is using the Google Maps to generate the emails and then cold email them and or submit the form. So you put like property managers, general contractors, dental offices, accounting firms, whoever you want to go. Create the list and then find the business itself, go to their website. They will either have contact us where you can fill the form about us, or the info and their URL. So that's how you collect the information. And then you're going to email them. And here's a sample email. For example, you want to keep it simple, like a text message style, because you don't want to spam, no links. And a subject line, a good one, quick question about cleaning services for, or quick question about cleaning for whatever their company name is. And here's the body of your email. Hi, Smith. I hope you're doing well. I noticed your company, now you want to acknowledge them, something that they did recently, opened up a new location in the Midtown or has great reviews, and you want to congratulate them on that. And then you want to compliment sincerely. Your business looks like it's thriving, or I love your mission in providing a clean space for clients, whatever it is. And then you're going to go, I own a Sparkle Clean, a local cleaning service company, which specializes in services, offices, and accounting firms like yours for a spotless, headacheless, reliable cleaning services after hours. I wanted to ask if you need a reliable, affordable cleaning service. We can help maintain a positive environment without you having to worry about it. And I'd be happy to offer a free walkthrough and a quote, or even a one-time demo cleaning so you can see our work. If that's something you are interested in, please let me know. Either way, thank you for your time. And then sincerely, John Smith with Sparkle Clean. And of course, you want to adjust the tone so it sounds like you, but notice how this email acknowledges them, compliments them, and asks and offers a help if it's about them, not just for you. And keep in mind that the busy people skim. Keep it under 150 words if possible. And then send and track. Send these emails individually, no mass BCC, because that looks spammy. You want to send one individual, and then you can use a CRM or spreadsheet to track who emailed and when. And if no reply a week, then send them second one. So it's called like drip emailing, just following up in the case my previous message got buried. This is the sample. That's it. Sometimes the second touch gets the attention, and you want to do that. What? You can do it over the phone as well. That's optional because now your chances are increasing. So let's say you send an email and then you completed the form and send the follow-up email and they still didn't pick up. Then if they didn't respond, then pick up a phone and call, because now you are creating the additional touches. People need to see from you consistently so they know that you are consistent and you are there. And here's an ACA kind of like easy script for you. Hi, is the manager available? And then once he or she picks up, I just want to compliment how great your store always looks. I run a cleaning services and would love to keep it that way for you. Can I send you some info or stop by and give you a quote? You'd be surprised. A friendly call can set you apart from the dozens of generic emails and can get you a business. And then here, professionalism always counts. Make sure your email addresses professionally. Ideally, your business domain should be not like at yahoo.com or Gmail, but you want to get like sparkleclean.com, for example. And every touch point, email, phone, etc., should reflect that you are a legitimate business person, not a random flyer stuffer. Include your website or social proof, but don't put any links if you're emailing for the first time. You only want to do that after they respond to you, because otherwise your first email might just end up in a spam box. And then the pipeline mindset, right? Cold outreach is a numbers game. You might email 50 companies and get only 5-10 responses, if that, of which 2 or 3 turn into customers. Even if one, right, and it's recurring, then good, you won. But those clients might be recurring, right? So keep that in mind. And all it costs is your time right now, because we're going scrappy, we're working, we're hustling, we're making it happen. Because when I started, I had nothing. Like, I had to figure out how to attract those customers, how to get them call me. So you figure out, you make it happen. Number 10, construction companies, how to get on a vendor list for them. So construction companies consistently look for cleaning services, and to look for them, you want to say construction companies, general contractor, additions, remodeling, custom remodeling, and then always put your city name, and then that's how you come up with their information. Again, you creating a list, and be respectful. Try to follow their rules, because that shows that you're respectful. And to contact them before you call them or email, look for subcontractors, vendor, supplier registration, stuff like that, and follow their required, whatever they're telling to follow, because that's the beginning that shows them that you actually are following the rules. And then you can follow up with them in a week if you haven't heard. Just say like, hey, making sure that it didn't end up in your spam box and that you received my inquiry, and when is your next project coming up. And then you can also shoot an email, and then you can alternate it, right? And that's how you want to get a hold of them. Always submit the form first if the form is available, and if not, right, you emailing, you doing the contact us, or you just calling them. Always you want to stay professional. The next is, of course, you need to be organized. Check back on them like every so often, because the consistency makes them to come back to you. Also, if you see on a newspaper that XYZ Builders got a contract for a shopping mall, then that's a cue for you. Now you want to follow up with them and say like, congrats on the project, would love to bid on a final cleaning when the time comes. And why does this pay off? Because getting on those lists is a bit like planting seeds. You might not hear anything for a while, then suddenly you get an email. For example, we have a 50,000 square feet office building that needs completion and final cleaning in 2 months. The bid is due next week. Are you interested? And that's how it starts. And those projects can be like 12,000, 14,000, and like in tens of thousands. And always stay professional when you deal with these construction companies. Of course, that is a must. And then if you were to stop by into any of those construction companies, then what you want to do is, because we're just segued into 11, that's walking into a construction trailers. This is a bold and direct memorable. So anytime you walk in, you want to look dressed to impress, again, because you're cleaner, right? You cannot look sloppy. You cannot look dirty, because cleaner should look clean and neat. And you can scope those sites, right? You can either like look up and then have a road for yourself, or just walk into them when you see somebody's working, and then you'll see like a sign, ABC Construction Company. They have their phone number and logo, so you can call them. But even before, just walk into them and make sure you have like your gear, like a helmet. If it's an ongoing construction site, what they want is the vest, at least the helmet, the goggles, and then the steel toe boots. So make sure you have those, otherwise they might just tell you, escort you out. And timing is crucial here, because you want to go during the working hours, typically mid-morning or early afternoons, when the crew isn't at lunch and the bosses are still likely around, right? They start the day's construction guys super early, but they also leave super early. After lunch, they seem to be gone, so go there late lunch. Approach the site, office, and trailer. Most construction sites have a trailer and a temporary office where they run their operations. Just gonna say office or something like that. And you're gonna walk in and introduce yourself, and you're gonna say, hey, I'm not a supplier delivering. I'm here to speak with somebody, the site manager, about a post-construction cleaning. They'll usually let you through and fetch the person, whoever oversees it. Construction folks are busy and non-nonsense. It's literally, so mirror what the friendly way, introduce yourself, and what you want to say. Hey, my name is John. I'm with the Sparkle Post-Construction Cleaning Services. I know you're in the thick of building this place, but I wanted to drop by, introduce myself, and tell you that I specialize in post-construction cleanings. That phrase immediately signals that you actually know what you're talking about to these construction guys, because they need to know that, right? And if you guys are enjoying this content, then consider subscribing to the channel, and don't be a stranger. Come by, take a look, say hi, share your comments. Let's build a community that actually helps other cleaners, right? We don't have to sell. I mean, of course, can you buy my time so I can focus on your problem and pay me for it? Yes, you can do that. But my time is getting super limited. It's only on Fridays that I offer the consultations, but you don't have to buy from me. Just for you being here, liking, sharing, subscribing, and chiming in, it's so powerful, because what I'd like for all of us to help one another. There's so much work, and I would like for you to grow into a coach and mentor at some point, so you can do that to others as well and pay for it. It is very satisfying. So strategy number 12 is apps like a Nextdoor, because they now become our front, right? Like a front porch, which is a virtual front porch. If you think about it, it's where neighbors now talk, vent, and ask for help. And if you're not using these platforms, you are missing out on a hyper local leads. And here's how to make the most of the apps like a Nextdoor and similar. So you want to join the platforms. If the business pay is allowed, then you want to create a business page. And then you want to be a good neighbor. On your personal profile, you can mention that you run a cleaning services. Here's an example. Resident of a Maple Street, owner of a Sparkle Clean, helping neighbors keep their homes clean. This is when you engage, people see who you are, and then you want to use a friendly photo. Always use a photo, especially when you're a cleaner, not a logo. And then listen and respond. Sometimes they ask for plumbers, sometimes they ask for movers. Just make the recommendations, build the goodwill. But sometimes they say something like looking for a house cleaner recommendations, or need help with a move in, move out clean. Any suggestions? And this is where you want to respond promptly. And you want to say something like, hey, actually, I'm your neighbor over at Maple Street and I run Sparkle Clean. I'd love to help, to give you a free quote. I'll send you a message, and then you want to follow up right away. And sometimes they offer to make the introduction post, and if they are asking, then do that. Take an advantage of it. On a certain day or time, follow the community guidelines. But you want to say something like, hi neighbors, I'm John. I live in the Maple Street in the area, and I own Sparkle Clean. We help busy families keep their homes spotless. To celebrate spring, I'm offering a free fridge cleaning add-on for any first-time clients from our neighborhood. Feel free to message me if you could use an extra hand with cleaning, or even if you just want some tips. I'm always happy to help. Consistency in this case builds the visibility. You don't want to spam, but contribute regularly on Nextdoor or sites like that. Maybe share a general cleaning tip once a month, like a pro tip, like this is how to clean the drain and put a winky smiley face, and etc. This is really good. There are also other apps and local forums. Nextdoor is one of the big ones, but also consider Facebook Marketplace, because some people post looking for a cleaner on a marketplace, or local buy sell groups. You can respond similarly as the Nextdoor. Craigslist is another option not many people are using, but it still works for some people, still pick up jobs from there. Local community websites such as HOA websites and alikes are really good too. Alignable is another website to consider as well that I've earlier mentioned, and they all are really good because you can extract those leads. So that's it, my friends. There you have it, a complete blueprint to generate unlimited cleaning leads without spending money and ads on leads. I mentioned 12 strategies. There are a lot more. I just wanted to be somewhat mindful of our time and educational content that I was delivering. But let's wrap them up real quick. ACA method, your go-to formula: acknowledge, compliment, and ask, because to open doors and make every outreach warm and effective, you want to use this. Next, we talked about the Redfin method, which now you tap into the real estate aggregators and get the real estate agency information right there on your palms. Open houses, you just drop by, introduce yourself, your chances went up just 50%, right? Just being able there to talk to a decision maker when they're available. Free local business events. We talked how to find those, how to hang out with entrepreneurs, how to handshake deals, and how to find the opportunities. We talked about the state-sponsored events, how to leverage companies and organizations such as Small Business Development Corporation and etc. Meet the primes, where you can become a subcontractor to a large facility, a large school cleaning, large facility, like really, really large ones. Chamber of Commerce, we also talked about this. And then again, SBDC, how to leverage their networking. Next, we spoke about the Facebook groups, how to fish and pound, and how to prospect those groups, how to cold email by using Google Maps, systematically target and pitch local businesses with personalized emails. And then you can also pick up a phone and follow up. Construction vendor forums, how to go and apply consistently by staying compliant. Then how to walk into those construction sites, introduce yourself. Again, your chances 50% went up. And how to leverage applications such as Nextdoor, Alignable, and alikes. So now that you have all of these techniques, I think I took away all the excuses from you, my friend. You might be, of course, thinking this is a lot of work, and you'll be right. It is a work. But you know what's harder? Sitting by the phone, hoping for it to ring, or blowing money on ads that do not convert. Every strategy here costs you nothing but effort and time, and the payoff can be huge. Whether you're a brand new startup or established cleaning company looking to grow without breaking the bank, these techniques will fill your pipeline if you commit to them. Remember, I started with no money, no contacts, not even a full grasp of language or the rules. If you think about it, I felt awkward, out of place, and got rejected plenty of times, my friend. But I persisted. I showed up at the event, and even when I felt imposter, I sent emails. But persistence, that's what pays off. Then it builds momentum. And if I could do it, absolutely, you can do it as well. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not often comes down to consistency in action. What I would like for you to do is thumbs up, but then pick a couple of strategies from this list and start this week. Schedule that free networking event on your calendar. Put it there. Draft that intro post on the Nextdoor. Research 3 construction firms tonight and fill out their vendor forms. Just start. You don't need to tackle all these 12 at once. Even 1 or 2 done well can bring you a lot of work and put your business to the next event. Then you can expand to others. Imagine a future where your cleaning business has referral machine in place. Realtors sending you client, businesses calling you because they met you at the event, neighbors recommending you left and right. That's what the blueprint is for. This is why I built it. This is why I recorded it. It's not an instant, but it's an effective and sustainable. And you will have built it all without spending a dime on advertising. And then once you have the methods, write them down. Now you're creating SOPs, because once you hire the other people to do this, you're going to say, dude, I did this. This works. This is the KPI, key performance indicator. I want you to do this because I know that it works because I did it myself. And remember, stay motivated and hopeful. Every no you get brings you closer to a yes. Every day you hustle, you're showing up seeds that will sprout into tomorrow's clients. There were plenty of days I doubted myself. There were at least 3 instances I wanted to shut down my company, but I kept reminding myself why I started and who I'm doing this work for. Keep your vision in mind and use these techniques as your tool set to get there. Now it is your turn. Good luck, stay driven, and I'll see you at the top. You've got this.